Hello and welcome back to CS38 Racing, and today we're talking about the release trailer of the new GP25 game coming out in April 2025. So there's a few cool things here, and I think the main talking point is this. We're talking about the new training aspect to the game. Let's see what it brings to it. So it talks about mastering your craft with flat track as well as super motard and mini bikes. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is integrated into the game and what effect it brings. So if you watch the trailer, which you can find on YouTube, there's these new graphics put out as well as interjections from the riders, which I think is good to bring that into the game and make it feel a little bit real. We see all of the new user interface that copies into real-life MotoGP. So reading from the website, it says, technical skills, mental strength and strong passion are the key ingredients for any rider eager to leave a mark in the sport. This is the heart of racing, the core behind the 25 edition of MotoGP video game. Are you ready to show your passion? Take your abilities to the next level? All it takes to play is the most comprehensive virtual MotoGP experience to date, MotoGP 25. The 2025 season is here. Experience the full 2025 MotoGP season with all the teams, riders and tracks of MotoGP, Moto2 and Moto3 categories. Discover the new Balaton Park circuit in Hungary and return to the legendary Brno for even more intense racing. Feel every detail thanks to Unreal Engine 5 and renewed bike sound made with special on-track live recording sessions of the original bikes for a true immersion into the MotoGP world. Train like a real rider, enjoy some riding time away from the competition with new training sessions set in original tracks immersed in beautiful environments where you will be able to master your craft and improve your skills with motard, flat track and mini bike disciplines, exactly like the real MotoGP riders. So it says away from the track in training sessions. So is this just going to be a little bit of like a gimmick or something that happens on the side? Like, I guess, wasn't there like a safety car in a few generations of games ago? There was a safety car, which is a little bit of a gimmick. So we've got to see how that's going to come along. An experience suitable for everyone. In MotoGP 25, everyone can express their racing passion with 2 physics experiences available. If you are looking for immediate and pure fun, the new arcade experience is perfect for you. If, on the other hand, you prefer to study every angle, detail of the track and your riding experience, prepare your bike down to the last bolt. The Pro experience is the mode you are looking for. Both racing experiences are available in all game modes and all types of bikes. Choose your own path. The new bike development system will give you more control over the evolution of your bike throughout the season. Create your setup, talk with your engineers, and hit the track to become the best. The renewed social relationship system allows you to check your status among fellow riders even during the race. So I'm going to be interested to see how that actually works, or the practicality of that. Not sure. We'll find out when the game releases in April. Be careful and respect the track rules because the FIM MotoGP stewards are back to ensure clean racing both for players and AI. Finally, the rider market is once again included after the welcomed feature in the last game. Okay, show your craft. In MotoGP 25, you will be able to personalize your rider and bike thanks to the official gear, the many editors available, like the helmet, racing number, butt patch, and stickers. Also the brand new podium emotes. Now this could be interesting. You can celebrate your victories with style, share your creations with the world, and challenge everyone with the full crossplay available from day one, as well as the new ranked races. Where will you meet where the competitors will be at the same level with the live GP championship. If you want to race with a friend, you can also do that in local screen co-op. MotoGP will be available on the 30th of April 2025 on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam and Epic Game Store. So the next chapter in MotoGP is around the corner. The warm-up lap has already started. Take your place on the grid in the thrilling wait for the lights to go out. It's got a little caveat there, crossplay, live GP, UGCS sharing not available on Nintendo Switch versions. So there's a little bit to talk about there. So for one, it's good that they've got the arcade experience and the pro experience. I think it's good to get new players feeling more at ease with MotoGP and what MotoGP has to offer. Particularly if you're not sinking a huge amount of hours into the game, you're not putting in, weekly, hourly, 2 or 3 hours a day into the game, and you're just a casual viewer of MotoGP. You want to feel like you're, the next Marquez, the next Pedro Acosta, then jump into that arcade mode and just have fun. Just absolutely go for it, wring the neck out of the bike, and just feel like a bloody champion. But if you're a bit like myself, now I'm not saying I'm a pro. I am definitely not a pro. If any of you have watched my career modes, I'm not fast compared to other YouTubers out there, but I do have a little bit of skill and some consistency. So I prefer to follow the pro mode, but it's totally up to you. It's just what you feel comfortable with. But for me, I've been playing MotoGP since I was a little boy, and I've followed it all the way through. So for me, it's a totally different experience, and the nostalgia that comes with it for me is on a different level. I think the bike development system for me raises a lot of question marks. What exactly are they talking about the development system? Is it actually going to be a proper development system where there's like a points-based system and your bike can improve? Are they going to put concessions on it? Like, if you're riding a factory Ducati, do you not get the same level of development points that, say, a Yamaha rider would, which I think would be interesting to actually immerse you in the experience of MotoGP. It would also be really good, thinking about this from the previous generations of game, actually having testing that relates to the real world testing. So is there a difference in engine upgrade? Is there an engine spec? Is it chassis? Is it aero? Can you change your aero through the season? Things like that would be really, really cool for the next level of immersion. Obviously, if you're playing on PC and the amazing modding community, they would be able to make that happen, but with your console versions, it feels like we should have some maneuverability around what bike development looks like and how that actuates to being on track. FIM stewards, I think the stewards in practice were a little bit heavy-handed, but at least if it's going to be reworked and it does apply to both the player and the computer riders, then excellent, good, great job, Virtual Simon Crafar, big thumbs up for that. Rider market, I think that's pretty much okay. Everything seems to be fine with that. People seem to enjoy the rider change market. Podium emotes, that's something that I think could be quite interesting as well. How customizable is that? Is there just a few preset options that you get to work through, or do you fully get to customize it? Can you come up with unique things that would be interesting? I feel like it's just going to be a preset, and there's just going to be preset options for rather iconic things like maybe a leg dangle or something like that. Who knows? We'll have to see for that. Full crossplay is good. Unreal Engine 5, nice. Renewed bike sounds. Now that's going to be interesting to see if it's more accurate to what these bikes are on track. I did get to go to the Sepang test, and let me tell you, boy, are these bikes loud. I did not bring any ear protection, but hopefully it makes it a little bit more interesting. So I think the biggest takeaway from this is, 1, what's going to be the bike development? 2, what's it going to sound like? And 3, probably the most important, what do these training sessions mean? Are they interspersed throughout the season? Does it give your rider a boost? Does it give them a bit of like energy, as we've seen in Supercross series, where the rider has its health affects your performance? Is that something they're going to add into the game? Because with these seasons being 22 races long, 22 Grand Prix long, health does come into it. I mean, Martin's already out of this Thai Grand Prix and probably the next Grand Prix, maybe even the third Grand Prix, because of injury, and he missed the whole preseason. So is this something they're going to play into as a new experience and a level of immersion? Because I think that is an important part of a rider's career. I mean, it's pretty easy for us in MotoGP that if you crash, the bike just resets. There's no other than the bike getting damaged, which it would be good if we had like fairings come off and soft physics and that for crashes. But also, if the rider had a health, maybe you have a crash, maybe you can't compete in the next round, maybe it's a select experience, maybe it's like a pro experience, includes that. That might be something that's good to see in the game as well. Anyway, guys, I'll try and keep this one at about 10 minutes. So comment down below, what platform are you going to be buying this for? What do you think of this new release trailer? What do you think's good? What do you think's bad? Let us know in the comments. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and let's get onto it. Can't wait to play the game. All right, that rounds it out for this one. Stay safe, have fun. See you on the next one. Bye for now.